Welcome to the Senior Health Expert. Grace here. In this video, you will learn the 5 most important ways to prevent heart attacks and live a longer, healthier life. Imagine this moment. Tending to your garden, when suddenly a feeling you've never experienced before takes hold. Not the dramatic chest-clutching scene from movies, but a subtle, unsettling pressure, shortness of breath. You write it off as being out of shape, unusual fatigue that lingers for days. For millions over 50, this is reality. A heart attack can lurk silently in the background. We often say, it won't happen to me, but the stats tell a different story. As we age, risk for cardiovascular disease rises. Heart disease doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about retirement plans. It doesn't care about the trips you dream of or the precious moments you hope to share. It builds up quietly over decades. Atherosclerosis. Fatty deposits, plaque, accumulate in artery walls. This process can start earlier, but after 50, the consequences surface. Arteries supplying your heart get narrower and less flexible. Your heart must work harder. That's why prevention is essential. Ignoring signs is a gamble with the highest stakes. Many think they're healthy. A salad for lunch, but drenched in creamy dressing, piled high with cheese, loaded with croutons. You've basically turned it into a cheeseburger. These misconceptions can be dangerous. We live with high stress and demanding schedules, convenient but unhealthy food choices, hidden sugars, and sedentary habits. A perfect storm for heart problems. Understanding this threat is the first crucial step. Look beyond the surface. Recognize what daily choices do to your heart, not just scary stats. Practical, life-saving strategies. My goal, prevent disease and give you tools. We'll explore 5 fundamental pillars of prevention. Accessible, affordable, effective. Not drastic overnight changes. Small, intelligent adjustments with big, long-term impact. Your personal roadmap to a stronger heart. Designed for this chapter of life. Let's start this journey together, right now. When we talk about preventing a heart attack, the conversation often turns to complex medical procedures, stents, or bypass surgery. These interventions are incredible medical marvels that can be life-saving in an emergency, like during an acute heart attack when an artery is completely blocked. However, it's a critical misunderstanding to think of them as the primary tools for prevention in stable patients. The data is surprisingly clear for someone who is not in the middle of a cardiac crisis. These invasive procedures may not lower your long-term risk of a heart attack or death any more than simple lifestyle changes. In fact, some studies show that fundamental lifestyle adjustments can be twice as effective as bypass surgery and significantly more powerful than cholesterol-lowering drugs alone. This is a staggering revelation that changes everything. The power to protect your heart doesn't primarily reside in a surgeon's hands or a prescription bottle. It resides in your hands, in the choices you make every single day. Shockingly, research has shown that only a tiny fraction of the population, a mere 3% of Americans, consistently follows the 4 most basic tenets of a healthy lifestyle. Not smoking, maintaining a healthy weight, eating enough fruits and vegetables, and getting regular exercise. Imagine the profound impact we could have on public health if that number were to rise. These are not toxic treatments with a long list of side effects. They are not financially crippling. In fact, they will almost certainly save you money in the long run. The most powerful medicine for your heart is freely available, waiting for you to embrace it. This brings us to a crucial question. What truly motivates a person to change? As a medical professional, I can tell you that simply educating patients, telling them what to do, rarely works. The national average for getting someone to change their behavior is a dismal 2%, which means we have a 98% failure rate in that department. It's not about a lack of information. It's about a lack of deep internal motivation and practical support. People come to doctors when they are already in trouble, when a family member has had a heart attack at a young age, or when they themselves are still having issues despite medications and surgeries. They ask, what else can I do? And the answer, ironically, is to go back to the basics, the simple, profound truths your mother probably told you years ago. This video is different. We are not just going to list rules. We are going to explore the why behind each recommendation and provide the how to make it stick. We will delve into the science of what makes these simple habits so potent. We'll look at how exercise can actually encourage your body to produce more of its own stem cells to help repair your heart. We'll discuss how something as simple as fish oil has been endorsed by the American Heart Association for its ability to significantly lower your risk of sudden cardiac death. This is about more than just avoiding a heart attack. It's about actively building a more resilient, energetic, and joyful life. It's time to shift our focus from a reactive mindset of fixing problems to a proactive one of building unshakable health from the ground up. As we stand on the cusp of this important discussion, consider this video not as a lecture, but as an invitation. It is an invitation to reclaim control over your health, to challenge the notion that aging inevitably means declining health, and to invest in your most valuable asset. Your life. Over the next 20 minutes, we will unpack 5 simple yet revolutionary tips that form the cornerstone of cardiovascular wellness. We will talk about the kind of food that truly nourishes your heart, going beyond the confusing headlines to focus on a whole food, plant-based approach. We will discover how to make exercise a sustainable and even enjoyable part of your routine, no matter your current fitness level or physical limitations. We will also venture into territory that many doctors overlook. We will talk about stress, the silent saboteur of our well-being, and explore practical ways to find peace, meditation, yoga, or simply quiet introspection. Furthermore, we will discuss a topic rarely mentioned in a clinical setting, but deeply connected to the heart: love. The data is compelling and clear. Strong, supportive connections with family, friends, and even pets can dramatically reduce your risk of heart disease and improve survival after an event. This is about nurturing not just your physical body, but your emotional and spiritual well-being too. This journey is meant to be an interactive one. Your experiences, your challenges, and your successes are incredibly valuable to this community. As we go through these tips, I encourage you to think about your own life and what small changes you can begin to make. What is one thing you can do today to eat better? What is one activity you can try this week to get your body moving? I want to hear from you. Please share your thoughts, your questions, and personal stories in the comment section below. Your insight might be the very thing that inspires someone else to take that first crucial step. This is a conversation, and every voice matters. Before we dive into our first life-saving tip, if you believe in the power of prevention and want to learn more about living a healthier, longer life, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. By doing so, you'll join a growing community dedicated to taking charge of their health, and you won't miss out on future videos designed to empower you with the knowledge you need to thrive. Now, are you ready to unlock the secrets to a healthier heart? Are you ready to discover the 5 simple ways you can help prevent a heart attack and add vibrant years to your life? When we talk about preventing a heart attack, the single most powerful tool you have at your disposal is the food you put on your plate every single day. The connection between diet and heart disease is not a mystery. It is one of the most well-established facts in medical science. The food we eat can either be a potent form of medicine that heals and protects our arteries, or it can be a slow-acting poison that contributes to the buildup of dangerous plaque. The right diet has the power to lower blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, calm inflammation, and help you maintain a healthy weight, all of which are critical for preventing the devastating rupture of a plaque that we just discussed. It's time to stop thinking of food as just fuel or pleasure and start seeing it as a primary strategy for a long and healthy life. Many people are under the illusion that they are already eating pretty well. As we touched on earlier, a common pitfall is the seemingly healthy salad that is secretly loaded with unhealthy components. Low-fat, whole food, plant-based, unprocessed. This might sound intimidating or restrictive at first, but it's actually quite simple and liberating. It's not about deprivation. It's about abundance. Imagine meals centered around vibrant vegetables, hearty whole grains, protein-packed legumes, and sweet, juicy fruits. One of the best strategies is to embrace batch cooking. For breakfast, instead of sugary cereals, consider a warm bowl of oatmeal. Top it with fresh berries for antioxidants and a sprinkle of walnuts. For lunch, instead of a deli meat sandwich, imagine a hearty lentil soup or a large bowl of brown rice and black beans. Top it with flavorful salsa and add a side of steamed vegetables. Making smoothies is another fantastic way to boost your nutrient intake. Blend spinach, a banana, some frozen berries, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. When it comes to snacks, swap out the processed junk. Instead of chips, grab a handful of almonds. Instead of a sugary granola bar, have an apple with peanut butter. Finally, don't be afraid to use sauces and spices. A beautiful sauce can transform a simple meal into something extraordinary. Healthy eating should be a joyful and flavorful experience. By learning a few simple techniques, you can ensure that your heart-healthy diet is one you'll want to stick with for life. If a healthy diet is the foundation of heart health, then regular physical activity is the framework that holds everything together. Our bodies were not designed to be sedentary. They were designed to move. For those of us over 50, reclaiming the habit of regular exercise is a non-negotiable form of medicine for the heart. It strengthens the heart muscle itself, making it a more efficient pump that can move more blood with less effort. The goal is to accumulate at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. Moderate intensity means you should be able to carry on a conversation, but not have enough breath to comfortably sing a song. Brisk walking is accessible. If walking hurts, try swimming or water aerobics. Biking is another great low-impact option, and elliptical trainers mimic running without the impact. Don't forget about strength training. The American Heart Association recommends muscle strengthening activity at least 2 days per week. If 30 minutes a day seems impossible, start with 10. Take a 10-minute walk after breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you have physical limitations, move what you can. An arm bike provides a great cardio workout using only your arms. Lack of motivation can derail plans. Find an exercise buddy. It's harder to skip a walk when a friend is waiting. Weave movement into the very fabric of your daily life. Gardening, vigorous housework, and even dancing can be great exercise. As always, check with your doctor before beginning any new exercise program. There is a silent, invisible threat that can undo your hard work: chronic stress. It floods your body with hormones that damage arteries and fuel inflammation. The antidote is deliberate relaxation. Spend 15 to 30 minutes a day to let things go. Meditate, pray, be introspective, do yoga. Whatever you have to do. Most heart doctors never talk about love, but the data suggests that people who have supportive connections in life do better. A spouse, a family member, a dog even. They have less heart attacks. They survive heart attacks better. Of all the lifestyle choices, one stands alone as the most destructive: smoking. Quitting is the most powerful action you can take. The benefits start almost immediately. Within a year, your excess heart attack risk is cut in half. It is never too late. Be mindful of other habits. Excessive alcohol can lead to high blood pressure and weaken the heart muscle. Moderation is key. So to put it all together in a way that people can really remember, live like a poor crop farmer. Now that may seem strange, but it's pretty simple. Eat what you grow. Be active your whole life. Be one with the earth, be at peace, and connect with others. That's it. And if you can do that, that is the best way to prevent heart disease. The end of this video marks a beginning. It is the first day of the rest of your healthy life. You do not have to change everything overnight. The most important thing you can do right now is to choose one single thing. Swap your afternoon soda for water. Take a 10-minute walk tonight. Call a friend. The size of the step does not matter. The direction does. Use the comments below as a space for community. Share with us, what is the one small step you are committing to take this week? By writing it down, you make it more real and you might inspire someone else. Your story matters. If you found this valuable, subscribe and share this video with the people you love. Your share could be the catalyst for their journey. Thank you for investing this time in yourself. Your heart is worth it. Your life is worth it. Be well. See you in the next video.